urua urua ki te rā, wera wera ki te rā. Ko te ataka ihia, ko te ataka hāpara, ko te ataka pakaru, ko te ataka tū. Rere mai te ihi ihi, rere mai te wana wana. Rere mai tamanui o waho, rere mai tamanui te rā. Whano, whana, hara mai te mahana, haumie, hui e, tāki e. Having some tea. Right, anei. Ko te mea tuatahi mōku, he mihi tēnei ki tō tātou atua, ko ia te pūkenga, te kaihanga o ngā mea katoa. Kia tātou tūpuna, i hoki atu ki te ārai, ki te kāinga tūturu. Tēnā rā koutou, haere, haere, hoki atu ki reira, o ki tonu mai. Ki te reo tuatahi, e koe mō tō kāranga tāhuarawa, reka rawa, e waiwai aku karu i te wai rongo au tērā kāranga ki a tātou, hei whakatau i a tātou, ki a koe e te rangatira o Ngāti Whātua, tēnā rā koe, tēnā rā koutou te whānau o Ngāti Whātua, hei whakatau ai a mātou i tēnei rā, ki ngā rangatira, ki a tātou katoa, e hui mai i tēnei rā, tēnei te mihi aroha ki a tātou katoa. Ko wai tēnei e tuake nei, he tamaiti o te atua rungarawa ahau, he uri o Ngāpuhi, o Ngāti Kahungunu, o Ngāti Awa, o Ngāti Pākehā hoki. E mōhio ana o ko wai tēnei. He tamaiti o Russell, rau ko Rebecca, Waitford, ni Hiruini, he māma o Naya, rātou ko Jess, ko Ocean, ko Bonnie, ko Haven, ko John Boy, ko Tiaria, ko Reia, te pōtiki. Me aku mokopona, ko Pora, Raua, ko Mahaki. This morning I'm so grateful to be with you all. I'm thrilled at what I've heard so far. I'm excited to be here as a representative of North Tech and of Whitecliffe. And I want to acknowledge my phenomenal tutors, not only my teachers, but all my educators over my lifespan. And I'm happy to say that I'm a mature student. I think the thing that is most poignant for me is that they lit something in me. And I learned about this at Maunga Kuratoi. They lit the ahi kōmau ki roto i ahau, this flame and this thirst and this hunger for education. And when you light the flame in somebody, you don't have to chase them. They'll chase you. I messaged 3 of my previous tutors this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning to tell them what I was about to do and to thank them, to mihi ki a rātou for the love that they gave me, because they did. I knew that they cared about me. I knew that I was important to them. I felt important. And because of that knowing, because of that care, I knew that I could do what I needed to do. So those that are in governance, I have a gift for you actually. I made it myself. With earth and fire and water and kokowai, is a reminder about that ahi kōmau, the fire that we need to ignite in our students, and that comes from the transference of knowledge from our teachers, from our kaiako. And so I ask, how are the teachers feeling? How are the teachers feeling in our current system? How are the educators feeling? Because it's from the bellies of our teachers and our kaiako that the fire in the bellies of our students is ignited. I am committed to a lifelong learning career. I'm in a living inquiry. I'm the embodiment of my ancestors. Gotta go back. I'm the embodiment of my ancestors. This is a creative response to an assignment from last year. This is me, the embodiment of my ancestors. And I want to speak to the gun. I want to speak to the gun because it's a metaphor, right? It's a metaphor. And it was literal. I'm a descendant of Ngāpuhi. And so the gun in this whakaahua, this image, represents for me power. It represents power. And this history that we have in Aotearoa of power over, of the dominant paradigm of power over. And so you'll see here that I'm moving forward. I'm not running away from anything. I'm willing to look into the stories of my past, to the stories of our country. I'm willing to have a really good look and see if those are the things that we want to continue to perpetuate, if they're the things that we want to change. And so I carry that power with me, and I move into the paradigm shift of power with. Power with. And I heard that. I heard that today. My heart was singing at the shift when you have power, and then you can empower others. That right there is what it's going to take. The paradigm shift from power over to power with. And I'm committed to that cause. We are created to be agents to act. Agents to act, not objects to be acted upon. And isn't that the essence of Oretitanga? To give access. To give access. Giving people the power to engage. Education is the latchkey to success in life. Gordon B. Hinckley said that. Russell M. Nelson said, education is the difference between wanting to help people and being able to help people. Education has given me the gift of being able to reclaim myself. And by the words of Rebecca Solnit, she says, the stars we are given, the constellations we make, that is to say, stars exist in the cosmos, but constellations are the imaginary lines we draw between them, the readings we give the sky, the stories we tell. Through education, I've been able to reclaim myself. I've been able to re-story. I've been able to reconstellate. And I can tell stories about myself that I wasn't able to tell before. But I can tell them now, and they're different because I'm the hero of my story, as are we. We are the heroes of our story. So here we are in this moment right here, and it feels like I've got this humming feeling in my body because it feels like an age of shifting, of change, of real change, not tokenistic change, but when we can empower our people to tell the truth about our history, the things that haven't worked, and to look at ways that we can make things work. And not just those in governance, and not just the educators, all of us, because ako in te ao Māori, ako, one word, means the same. It has a duality, to learn and to teach. So I learn to teach and I teach to learn. It takes a bit of humility to be able to do that. This is a grand orchestration, to use the power which is in each of us for this season that we get, a finite season, and it's only short, who knows how long, but we get this moment, right? What are we going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything I can in my power to bring myself back to my heart, because the seat of all learning is in the emotional heart. And ko te ngākau, te mata me te kuaha o te wairua, the feeling heart is the doorway and the window to our wairua, to our spirit. So I hold myself, I'm practicing my fragmented pieces to pull them all together. And so that at the end of it, I want to be able to bring my whānau close, my loved ones close to me, and to come to a place where I'm weary, I'm worn out, but I'm satisfied, weathered and windswept, with wonderful stories to tell. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa.